Alrighty, welcome back. We were on episode 124. The last episode ended up being like 40 gigabytes raw and 17 gigabytes compressed and encoded. So I ended up having to split that thing up into two just to be able to upload it to YouTube in a timely fashion. So while I was doing that, I was able to fuck around with this thing here, and I figured out what I needed to do. However, right now, I lost the option to carve my initials into it, so this is somewhat of a bug. I don't know what causes it, I don't know why, but I want to show you what happens when you do carve your initials into the damn thing. So, I have to load back to a save that is before this. So this is a save just after we convinced the guy that we weren't following him, and he left the zone alive, so hopefully we'll run into him at some other point in time. So this is the first clue, is that he brought gifts to his own idol for whatever reason. Kinda weird, right? Anyway, so he brings berries and shrooms, so it seems like something edible is what you would put there. Alright, so let's go back to that idol. So see how I can carve the obscene word into the idol now? But when you're looking at the picture, he's holding a hammer, which leads you to believe that you could put a hammer there, and maybe there's multiple ways of solving this. One's better than the other, I don't know. Okay, so this line beside you now feel a bit hungry, so that kind of leads you to believe also something's odd. So we'll go ahead and step away from the idol, toss a hard save here. Now if you go back and look at it, the fresh scent of ozone. So you can still carve the obscene word. Alright, so again, it kind of looks like you could put a hammer here, but what I did is I started throwing everything down, and eventually I figured out it was raw meat that was causing it. So if you step in here, I'll save this again here. I'll carve the words in here now. Alright, so you carve it in here. Now, if you go in here, the circle, and you drop a meat on the ground. So, I'm going to take these out of my inventory, give it to Fidel. So I have one meat in my inventory. So, if I toss this thing on the ground, right? Nothing happens. So the third clue is the bunny. Bunny 1, bunny 2, bunny 3. It actually provides you with what you need to solve the puzzle. So I take this back up, toss that over to Fidel. Take this and move over 3. And then take 3, put it on the ground. Oh, blap. And that is one dead minx. Welcome to the load screen. Alright, so that's what happens when you carve your name into the carve the bad words in there. So if you don't carve the bad words in there, and you just drop the meat, you gain a point of luck. Alright, so we gain a point of luck. Unfortunately, in my case, we didn't have much luck to begin with. So, if you look at my stat, I now have 1 luck. Well, prior to that, the luck was green, and it was indicating the 1 luck we lost because I killed the spider. So I was actually at negative luck. I was at 0 luck, but the game doesn't give you 0 as a stat. So I killed the spider, I thought I had 2 luck when I killed the spider, but I guess I didn't. But I don't actually gain a luck point from this, which might be a bug. But yeah, really didn't gain anything. Like I said, the number was green, indicating that there was a modifier to it. But even when you hovered over it, there wasn't a modifier to it. It like the other stats. When you look at it, it says a modifier +1, modifier +1, +2. The luck I had was green, but it didn't have a modifier associated with it. So it was 1 with a green, and now when I get the luck point, it shows as a black number as opposed to a green number. But I still have 1 luck. It seems to me I should have had 2 luck at this point, seeing that 1 luck was lost at the spider, and I had 2 luck at that point in time. But whatever, not gonna complain about it anymore. But that seems really odd how that worked out. Anyway, so this is all stuff that we did beforehand. Alright, so we're getting close to where we were before. I guess it's because this zone is kind of big comparative to other zones like this that the file size is just so much larger. I don't know. Now, interesting, you talk to this guy. She should go pick some berries. You can't tell him about the statue. Which, you know, it's kind of odd. You should be able to tell him about the statue. But you can't. So, moving on. Alright, now we have to deal with the wolves again too. Go back and turn that in. So yeah, as long as they're somewhat... See, that one's stacked two of the wolves. Because I got 6 meat. It's weird how it stacks. Because you would think it would have stacked all 3 of those because they died on top of each other, but it only stacked 2 of them. Anyway. We'll go this way. How's our hunger looking? Yeah, we can eat. We can eat. Roast some meat, cook that up. Tell him about the wolves. Alright, so that completes that quest. Alright. So onward. This all hooks up and goes down this way. Got a skeleton here. Pointless. Alright. Okay. Doesn't appear to be anything here other than this. Alright, so we need a rope. And of course, Zalbers has our trusty rope. So let's do that. Oh, bullshit. What a joke. Shh. Okay. We took 5 hit points. Our rope snapped so we can't get back up. And it looks like that's the rope on the ground. Fuck. Okay. I hope we can handle whatever's down here, huh? I guess I should have saved it up there somewhere. Fuck me. Alright, well, let's save it here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this episode, at 20 minutes because how big the file size is, and pick up with the next episode. Checking out the underworld, I guess. Alright, later guys.